Good morning, Bridgewater.
Coming to you live from Studio 509.
It's time for Bobcat News.
Today's Friday, November 2nd, 2018.
Welcome to another great edition of Bobcat News.
I'm Natasha Mendez.
And I'm Jada Matique.
Hey 8th graders, grad bench at our Universal Studios will be happening on May 15th. The cost will be $120.
Information and permission packets will be handed out today in your language arts classes. If you do not have an ELA class, please stop at Portable 12 to pick up permission forms, and deposits will be due January 18th.
It's Friday, so it's time to check in with Miss P for the Counselor's Minute.
Good morning, Bobcat family. This is Miss P again, coming to you from the counseling office. This message is going to be a shorter one. We're just going to kind of review some things that we talked about for the month of October, as the next time I see you, it will be November with a new character trait. So for October, we're closing out the collaboration and cooperation character trait of the month, and we're wanting to make sure that you guys are practicing those self-awareness skills. So we talked about being mindful, and last week we talked about taking a mindful breath, which I know can seem uncomfortable at first because it's not something we give a lot of attention to, but as you guys start practicing it, I promise you will see the worth, okay? We also have another resource, okay, if you're needing some support in being more mindful in your life. We have both of these books, there's two of them, one in 687 and the other in Portable 25, so you guys are welcome to stop by if you need some support with your mindfulness journey. For November, our character trait is going to be responsibility, and it has to do with a lot of self-management, okay? And self-management is making sure that we are becoming more aware of our emotions and our reactions and controlling them a little bit better to support our healthy development. So I'm going to do a mindful practice with you guys, and it's called Cloudburst. And this one has to do with pairing mindful breathing with visualization. And it kind of helps you get out of a grumpy or upset mood, which can sometimes happen in the morning and kind of carry throughout the day. So this one starts just as all the other ones, where you sit mindfully with your spine straight and your feet straight on the floor. Relax your body as much as you can. You're going to take 3 mindful breaths, and remember we're breathing in through the nose for 6 seconds. You hold for 2, and then you breathe out for 6 out of your mouth. You're going to imagine that your grumpy or upset mood is a dark cloud. Okay, visualize that in your head. You're going to want to sit with it, be aware of where you feel that in your body. Now we want you to think of something that usually makes you happy. So in this example, it's a rainbow that can be cutting through the clouds. For Miss P, it's the beach, because I love the beach. It always makes me happy. It's where I grew up. So I imagine that, and that will kind of slowly start to shift those clouds away. A lot of times when we get upset, we might not know why or not know where it's coming from. And if we don't start being mindful about it, we could take it out on other people, on our friends, on our teachers. So we want to start being mindful of how our body feels and practice that visualization to get you in a better mood before you start your day here on campus. That's all I have for you guys today. Have a fantastic Bridgewater day.
Hey students, leave your lunch boxes at home and start eating in the cafeteria. If you do this every day for 2 weeks, then you will have the chance to win a GameStop or PlayStation gift card.
The manager will track who's eating lunch every day in the cafeteria. A winner will be selected on November 12th.
Now it's time to check in with Bridgewater Sports with Kaylee Serrano.
Hey sports fans, it's Kaylee. Your Bobcats resume action Monday against Windy Ridge at Chain of Lakes. The first game will be starting at 5:30. Plan to be there to support your Bobcats. Now it's time to turn to Liam Scully for your Bridgewater forecast. Liam.
Here's how your Bobcat day is shaping up. Today, a high of 87 and a low of 62 with a 40% chance of rain. Today's joke of the day is, what's the best day to go to the beach? Sunday. Now let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. Rain is on the schedule for today, but the passing showers will bring cooler temperatures. Looks like a great weekend ahead. Now, back to the desk.
Thank you, Liam.
It's time to check in with how the Cat is rolling today. Let's see what's happening in Cat's Corner.
Cadillac, why isn't gum allowed in school?
I don't know what the problem is with gum chewing. I like chewing gum. Promotes fresh breath.
Oh, man. Now I know why we don't let people have gum on campus. You don't know how to keep it in your mouth.
Cadillac, why are shoulders considered distracting?
The eternal shoulder question. You know, shoulders date all the way back to the caveman days when we had to skin a tiger to cover shoulders because, you know, shoulders make people uncomfortable. I mean, it's where we get shots. It's, you know, a location that's closer to the sun. You can get sunburnt, so we want to protect your shoulders by covering them. And I know it's Florida, so the sun is hot. And we're trying to protect you from skin cancer and other things, so we ask you to cover them. Actually, the reality is I have no idea, but it's a rule, and we have rules, and if we don't cover them, then it becomes less and less and less, and next thing you know, there's halter tops and craziness happening. So follow the dress code.
For Bobcat News, you can use. And as always, have a great day.